Stunning marina and sea views.
This is one opportunity that you should not miss.
Investment strategy that I've used over the years.
That Dubai Island is a masterstroke when it comes to the beachfront living.
This is a building that's semi-completed with a handover 3 months away.
The best part about Dubai real estate market today is that we have a lot of options. The worst part of Dubai real estate market today is that there are too many options. Now, if today you are planning to buy either for end use, either you're looking for ready, either you're looking for investment, there are so many options that in this video what I have tried to do is to simplify the whole process. I have segregated based on different factors that which property you should go for and which you should not go for. Now, I'll not be talking about individual properties because too many agents are talking about too many properties, which is just confusing you. Today, we'll be only discussing the factors and we'll segregate you in different brackets based on which you can make your buying decision. So let's start. On day-to-day basis, what I'm observing is that a lot of people now are moving towards ready-to-move-in market. And that's obvious because rentals are so high that everybody wants to become homeowner. So I'll start with the ready market today. When you're looking for a ready property, you fall into two brackets. Either you're going for mortgage for this purchase or you have full cash. Now, a lot of agents will try to push you towards off-plan market. And that's really stupid thing to do because if you are looking for a mortgage, that makes no sense altogether. But let me start with that option for now. Direct developer, few of the developers are giving 20/80 on 30/70 payment plan. Now, there's a catch. Please don't go for developers which are giving 20/80 or 30/70 payment plan and handover is in 2027 or 2028. That's a big red flag. You never know this new developer or the first-time developer will be able to deliver with this 20%. The best option is to go for projects which are getting handed over in 6 months. So when you go to the project, you can see the structure, you can see the finishing happening. So you pay 20% and 80% you can pay via mortgage. That's one option and that's a good option. There are a few options in the market in different locations, which I can suggest. Second, there's secondary market. Now in secondary market, there's a trick. If you're an end user, you're looking for something to buy before your rental agreement ends, put a filter of any property which is getting posted on Property Finder by you, Dubisil, in less than 1 day, you get a lot of nice deals over there. Now that's one thing which you should always consider. So if you're looking for something, you are an end user, you are going for a mortgage, either go with direct developers with 20/80, 30/70 plan and where handover is in let's say 6 months to 8 months, or go for secondary market, lot of good option. Second, you are a cash buyer. There are two things. You can also go for off-plan properties which are getting delivered in 6 months or an year. If you can wait. If you are already living in your property and you're looking for an upgrade, you can go for those options of off-plan. But if you're living on rental, I would suggest you not to go for those options and just go for ready properties. That makes more financial sense for you. Now let's start with off-plan market. And this is huge. Why? Because in ready-to-move-in market, everything is in front of your eyes. So whatever your decision, what you are making, it's right then and there. But when you are investing in an off-plan property, this is futuristic. So a lot of factors you should consider before taking this decision. Let's start. 1, you are looking to flip. And when I say flip, it's short-term flipping. You are looking for capital appreciation, or you're looking for rental ROI when you invest, or you're looking for self-use. Now, any agent in the market calls you and tells you buy this property, and within 6 to 8 months, you'll be able to flip and make 50%, 60%, or even 20%, 30%. Please stop taking his calls. That's the first thing I would tell you. Block him. Don't talk to him. In this market today, this is the riskiest thing which you can do. The risk-reward ratio is completely skewed here. So forget short-term flipping. I will not suggest you to do that. What you should be doing, in fact, would be looking for capital appreciation, let's say. And how would you do that? Here you can flip, but the best time to flip is always close to handover. Why? Because when the property is close to handover, and if you are taking property in a location where a lot of factors are coming in, let's say Metro Line is coming in, the blue Metro Line work is going on. Let's say you take something in Dubai South where airport work is going on. So a lot of new roads are coming in Dubai. So if you buy a property there and let's say in 3 to 4 years, a lot of new things come in and your property gets matured. A lot of amenities, people start seeing lagoons, let's say in a property which told you or promised you to give lagoon, then the actual appreciation happens. And that's the perfect time for capital appreciation and flipping. Third, when you're looking for rental ROI, what I mean is you take a property, keep it with you for let's say 2 years, 3 years, let's say 1 year if it's close to handover, and then you put it on rent. Which property you should go for when you're going for rental ROI? That's what we'll consider here. And fourth, is looking for self-use, which we have discussed in ready properties, but a lot of people today are buying off-plan considering that they would move in that property. Now, let's start with the second one. When you're looking for capital appreciation, the most important point is, and which I truly believe is, brand. When you're looking for capital appreciation, brands give you the maximum value in long term. Brands like Emaar, brands like Ellington, which gives really good quality. These are the brands, wherever they come in, they give you a lot of capital appreciation. Along with that, what's the other factor which you should consider? Go for longer payment plan with no post-handover payment plan. Because when I say capital appreciation, most probably you would be selling it before handover. When you are selling the property before handover, post-handover payment plan doesn't make much sense to you because anyways you are selling it. So go for payment plans which doesn't have post-handover payment plan because it always adds some price over the product if it's BHPP. And the fifth, amenities, location, price. Whenever you are looking for capital appreciation, always consider the location. That's really important. Go for a location where new things are coming in. Go for a project where there are a lot of good amenities. Let's say a golf course, let's say water, lagoon, or whatever. These things become really important when you're looking for capital appreciation. Now let's take rental ROI. So this one would be 1, 4, and 5. When you're going for rental ROI, what I always suggest is go for a property which is a bit closer to handover. Let's say you go for 2. When you go for close to handover product, your rental starts early. That gives you huge value. Now, let's say you have gone for a property which is closer to handover and it also gives you post-handover payment plan. Let's say 60-40. Now you have paid just 60% of the property and 40% is post-handover. So now you have started getting rent for the property and your rental value somehow adjusts with the installment which you have to pay to the developer. Again, it gives you great value because only 60% went out of your pocket and rest is already being taken care by the rent which you are getting. So close to handover with post-handover payment plan and then rental ROI, of course, these points you can take into consideration, but it's not so important compared to this point. Now fourth, looking for self-use. Now this is a very, I would say, a situation wherein 0.5 becomes really important because it's for your own thing. So of course you would like to live near to your office, near to your kids' school. So location becomes most important. Then amenities, if you are a golfer, you would like to live in a golf community. And the price, of course, because you have a fixed budget for your own thing. So point number 5 is paramount. And then rest factors you can, so post-handover payment plan also makes sense for you because you will only be living in it. So you want a 70-month payment plan, 80-month payment plan. But most of the time brands would not give you that. So Emaar will never give you post-handover payment plan. DAMAC will not give you post-handover payment plan. Yeah, Ellington won't give you that. Most of the developers who are giving post-handover payment plan are not League A developers. So these are few of the points which are better to be discussed with the consultant. So when we sit together, we take into consideration these points. We check for what you are looking for and what's your budget, what exactly would fit with your requirement and what there's to offer in the market. Based on this, we have, let's say, earmarked 12 projects, which we consider the best fitting into different pointers. We can always, you can get in touch with me, you can DM me, and we can discuss it one-on-one. That's the best way, I think, to handle your requirement. Either you're looking for ready or you're looking for off-plan. You should always sit across, understand where you fit in this whole bracket, and then we can find out a property for you. My name is Anurag. I'm from Map Homes Real Estate. What I've done, I've created a document with whatever I've discussed in the video. You can download it, and I also shared my WhatsApp chat link so that you can just send me a hi, and from there on we can start the conversation. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in the next video.